Yeah, my name's Conor O Keefe. I play for Galway United, and I heard of Shane through Instagram. I saw a lot of clips of the way he treated people, and I saw him put up a video of the injury that I was diagnosed with, osteitis pubis. So I said, want to give it a go and see how I get on. Kind of the different approach was the main attraction of coming down. Obviously going to physio, there's, I suppose, a different way of treating. Obviously, like you said, you have your own philosophy and way of doing things here, and going to physios, but probably not getting the kind of results that you want. It would kind of maintain you a little bit for a while, but you weren't overcoming the whole problem of the injury. So I was trying to get to the root of the problem and fix, because it was, I must have been carrying, and I was, problems throughout my whole body, throughout the whole chain of my body, and I was kind of just feeling as the treatment I was getting was just focusing on where the pain was and not why I was getting the pain there, and wasn't able to get the answers that I wanted to kind of reassure myself. So I saw videos that Shane was putting up online, and just you could see from those that he had a different approach to doing it and to looking at the full chain, the full body, and fixing areas that might be upper body as well as lower body, even though it was kind of predominantly a kind of a lower body injury. So that's kind of the main attraction, and trying to understand the whole reason of why I was injured in the first place, to then solve that problem and hopefully remove the injury altogether. I've never had that treatment before, so that was completely new. And the first couple of times you're coming in and you really don't know how to respond to the treatment on the bed, and then after maybe the first appointment or second appointment, I don't know who it was who said to me to just relax and stop, because initially when you're in physios and you get rubs and you get sore, you react and you get tense and you kind of fight it back a little bit, whereas they were saying to me to just completely relax and not fight any of it and just let it take over and try and go to a different space in your head, and it'll allow the treatment to work better as well. So I tried to just completely switch off when I was on the bed strapped up to the machines, and I felt like it definitely helped. You were able to get control of your body and get control of your reactions when you were feeling the pulses or different areas that were twitching. So from that perspective, you kind of learn to adapt to the machines, but definitely afterwards you feel like a whole weight has been lifted off you, and it's incredible. You know, I've maintained a lot of the rehab that Luke has given me. At the start it was great. I don't know what way to say it. It was a bit of a kick up the arse when you're training, because when you're in the gym before this, I was just kind of working at a really moderate intensity, and then when you go and you have somebody pushing you and getting you onto the next exercise and challenging you, you really test yourself and see what you're able to do. Yeah, there was lots of exercises where I've never seen them before, and I suppose just inside you, you're competitive and you want to be able to do it, and it can be frustrating at times when you're not able to do some of the exercises, and some of them might feel very basic and you're not able to do it, so trying to overcome that. And it's good, there's lots of little challenges there for you to try and overcome. But yeah, no, it was brilliant having someone there to push you and get the best out of you and to progress you as well. It's funny, I have a few teammates who have similar maybe symptoms of injuries to what I had, and I recommended for them to come up and visit here. Yeah, one or two others that I've been talking to, and I think I know of someone that is going to come up and do the NCT and maybe the retreat as well. So when I do talk to people, I do refer back to how I was treated or information that I was given, and say, oh, maybe try this or try this rehab, or you know, you should probably go up and chat to them yourself and see, you know, how they do it and the rehab, and experience it for yourself really, so they kind of have a full understanding, because it's not something, some of these injuries you can fix overnight. It's a process that you got to go through, and I would recommend it to players of all sports, high elite level or any level. If you have an injury and it's an ongoing injury, you still need to fix your body and understand that there's maybe something going wrong in the chain somewhere and you need to fix it. So I think a lot of the rehab and treatment applies to everybody. And even in the rehab group sessions, I was working with people that were much older than me as well. So Yeah, it was good. It was good, and I think it affects and can improve everybody.